This video is all about turning likes into dislikes and dislikes into likes. I'm going to talk about it specifically in the context of food because that's really important for a lot of us. It's something that we're quite often really emotionally attached to, but this can be done for anything. You can turn colours from dislikes to likes, you can turn people from dislikes to likes, activities, places, whatever, but we're going to talk about food here. So I'd like to think of, first of all, a food that you like a lot, that you'd like to like less. Maybe something that you eat too much of that you think isn't that good for you. Okay? So we'll use chocolate as an example. This is big, it's high on a lot of people's list. And when you think of the thing that you eat too much of, what picture do you get in mind? Got a picture? Right, I want you to think about whereabouts the picture is in your mind's eye. Is it straight in front? Is it up, down, left, right, off at an angle? Is it colour? Is it black and white? Is it really vivid colour? Is there any movement in it? What's the image quality like? Are you in the image or are you seeing it as though you're looking through your own eyes? Again, however you picture this is absolutely fine. It's whatever's right for you. Now remember that stuff and think about something that you don't particularly like. Okay? Might be something that's that you think of as being especially healthy, maybe something that you'd like to like a little bit more. But think of something that you don't particularly like. So for instance, it might be that you're not particularly a massive fan of fruit. And chances are the image for this, bring it to mind, what's the image of the thing that you don't particularly like? Chances are the image for this is pretty different. It's probably not in the same place. The image quality is probably not the same. The colour's probably not the same. Any movement is probably not the same. And if you were associated before, you might be dissociated now. Okay, so for instance here, we've got a tiny black and white image off to the side rather than a big colour image in the middle. And one of the crucial differences here is this is a dissociated image, so you're not seeing through your own eyes. The person is in the picture here. So remember those two things, those two images and the qualities of them, the submodalities of them. And what we're going to do is swap them. So, if we want to stop liking the thing that we like too much, if we want to stop liking it as much, we're going to use the submodalities of the thing that we don't really like, okay? So we'll shrink it down. We'll move it off to the side. We'll drain the colour out of it. If there's any movement, we'll stop the movement. If we're associated, we'll dissociate. We'll put ourselves in the picture rather than looking at it through our own eyes. So make sure you're swapping all of the submodalities, all of the qualities about the image of the things that you don't like into the thing that you do like, so you'll turn down how much you do like it. Okay, now maybe we need to make ourselves like the healthy stuff a bit more. So, you need to bring the submodalities up to match the thing that you originally really liked. So, associate into the image. See it through your own eyes. Bring the colour up nice and bright. Put it in the middle, if that's where it belongs for you. Remember, it's where it belongs for you. This is just an example. So what we should have done here is we should have turned down significantly how much we liked, how much we were compelled to eat the thing that we don't want to eat, and turned up our desire to eat the thing that's good for us. Now this process is completely reversible. If you find that you've turned yourself off wanting to eat the thing that was a bit of a reward for you before, you can turn it back on, you can just change the process. Or, if you just want to like it a little bit and not be quite so compelled, just meet yourself in the middle. Dial up those submodalities closer to where they were for liking. So maybe if you shrunk it right down, maybe make it a little bit bigger. Maybe bring a little bit of colour back in. So you're not compelled to eat it all the time, but it's still there, it's still appealing to you. But if you don't want to eat it at all, make sure you swap the submodalities, the qualities of the image with something that you really, really did not like. Enjoy!